How's Rob Lainton doing?
Well, he started to train obviously, and he was on the bench the other night. We've had a train session this morning, and he's worked hard this morning, and I've just spoken to him, and he says that he feels all right. So he's obviously, he's been making progress, and now it's just a case of that he can keep building up his muscles, and then when he gets his chance, then he has to take it. But at the moment, he's going to have to wait for that chance.
When do you start considering him? And at the same time, how important is it not to rush him back from an injury like this one?
I think we have to consider him when I feel that if I feel that I need to make a change in the goalkeeping department. I think then I have to consider him. But at the moment, the reason why we've not won games recently is not down to Ryan Boot, and he deserves to keep playing in the team.
What did it say about how well Ryan Boot's done, the fact that you're not in a mad rush to get Rob Lainton back?
I think, look, you never get carried away when anybody's only played a few games. I would say from the time I've been at the club and in the games, he's certainly been a goalkeeper that there's no need to be signing 8 or 9 goalkeepers when we've got a goalkeeper who can do a job. So he's without saying that he's the number one goalkeeper, he certainly put himself into a much better and a much stronger position than he was before I came to the club.
Your other goalkeeper, Sam Hornby, important for him to go out and get games, and I'm assuming that's what you're trying to do at the moment.
Well, again, he's a goalkeeper that's not played a lot of football. So if you've then got 3 fit goalkeepers, it's not an ideal situation, because it's not great when you're second choice keeper, you're not playing games, but to actually have 3 goalkeepers, I felt that we can't afford to have 3 goalkeepers and only 1 playing. So I think it's better for Sam to play some games. It gives him a chance to put himself in a shop window, because he's at the end of the day he's got to be looking at his own career, and it's no good for him if he's not playing any games.
You said to us the other night that you want to see more clean sheets being kept. What do you feel is contributing to you not keeping as many as you'd like?
Because we're making mistakes at the back, which is leading to goals. I've never tried to complicate things since I've been here, and it's not a magic formula. If you pick through the goals we've conceded, they've all been individual, or they've been errors, or a number of errors which has led to the goal. So we must cut that out. You also need a little bit of good fortune as well, but certainly we can't afford to make errors, because at the moment when we make them, we're getting punished.
How frustrating is that for you, because it's something you can't really control a great deal of?
Look, as a manager, you can only you can control certain things, but obviously it's always the same thing. Once they're on the pitch, you're in the players' hands, and that's why, as a manager, you want to have a team that you can rely on, a team that you can trust, a team that you can believe in, and then it minimises the chance of what's going to happen if you trust everybody and you've got a team there that you're happy with. They're not always going to perform, but if you've got, as I say, an 11 that you believe in and that you trust, then it's going to minimise those occasions when things go wrong.
Looking at the Cambridge game, how many people on Tuesday night did enough to maybe force themselves into your plans for that one?
The Cambridge game, like all the league games, are massive from now to the end of the season. We can't skirt around the issue. Every game we've got now in the league is vital. Whether players did enough the other night, you'll have to wait and see, because I'm not going to give you the team today. But certainly there can't be any excuses. We need points consistently from now to the end of the season.
All that said, how big a month is this then when the fixtures come thick and fast?
It's a big month, but January is a big month, February, March, April, they're all big months. I'm not going to... You've just got to get on with the games. Look, you can... I think people always look at games ahead and what's coming, but we can only focus on Saturday because you've seen enough over the season that you're making plans for further down the line. You can't do that. It's just Saturday's game first, and we have to make sure that we do our jobs properly to get a result.
And finally, what are you expecting from Cambridge? The fact they've got Uche Ikpeazu up front would suggest they've got a physical element to them.
Yeah, I mean, obviously people know him here at the club and supporters know him. He's like a lot of players on his day can be a real handful. If you catch him on one of those days, you know that he could cause you problems. But it's up to us to cause them problems. I think that's got to be the way we've got to approach the game. They're like all the teams in this league that on the day they're capable of winning or losing to anyone in the league.